I hope everyone will enjoy. In this week's parasha, we know we have the famous story of Avraham Avinu, and he's davening for Sedaim. And, the conversation is known and it's obvious. Avraham Avinu sitting there begging with Hashem, are there 50? Are there 40? Are there this amount? Are there that amount? And, back and forth and back. And finally Hashem destroys Sedaim. And the question really is, what exactly is going on over here? And more so, if you look into the psukim, it's interesting that it sounds like Hashem thinks, shall I conceal from Avram Avinu what to do? And then he goes and he tells Avram. Then Avram davens and it doesn't do anything. So it's almost like a funny story. Hashem seemingly goes out of his way to tell Avram Avinu what's going to happen. Avram davens and nothing helps. So what's the purpose of this all? So the Beis Av has such a simple explanation, and it's really an explanation that could help each and every one of us. Says the Beis Av, you know why Hashem told Avram Avinu about what was happening in Sedaim? It was not for Sedaim. Hashem knew what was going to happen, and in reality, the tefillahs weren't going to help. But you know why Hashem told Avram Avinu? Because when one davens, he becomes a different person. Now, of course, there's always that possibility that one might change to the place that now, in the newfound place that he is, his tefillah could change everything. But that's why Avram Avinu was told, and that's why Avram Avinu davened. And this really answers a very fundamental question that if we ever think about tefillah, we might have. We might wonder, the famous story with the Chafetz Chaim. They asked the Chafetz Chaim, if you're Hashem for a day, what would you do? And everyone's thinking, if I was God for a day, I don't know, solve the shidduch crisis, heal all the sick, make anyone without money have money. Says the Chafetz Chaim, I would do none of that. Rebbe, what would you do? He says, I do nothing. Hashem, our loving Father, knows what's best. So I would continue putting my trust into him. But when we hear that, it sounds beautiful, but then we wonder, so why do we daven? If Hashem knows what's best for us, so what are we davening for? Is it not a lesson in futility? We're begging Hashem, give us this, but maybe it's not good for us. Make this better, but maybe it's not right. With this simple explanation of what tefillah is, and the Maharal speaks at length about this, we can realize what tefillah does is it changes us as people. We are now a different person. And it's true. It could be before we davened, it was not the right thing to get what we're davening for. Be it the shidduch, be it the parnasa, be it the refuah shalema. And it could be in our old state, we weren't people that were fitting to get whatever it was. But when we daven, we become elevated. We become different people. And now we're a totally new creation. In this new elevated state, maybe, just maybe, we are now the people that should get that parnasa, that shidduch, that refuah shalema. So such a simple and basic idea about tefillah, but I think it gives us a new appreciation for every word of tefillah, for every word of tehillim that we say. We have to realize whether we mutter it, whether we say it with kavanah, but each and every word is precious. And at every moment, those words make us different people. And as we become greater, more elevated people, then it will allow the tefillahs to actually change things. Because maybe, just maybe, now we're the person that is fitting to get everything that we're davening for.